Not only has Canada been debating giving mature minors, aka teenagers, access to medical assistance in dying, aka euthanasia, but experts are also discussing whether infants should be able to receive state-sanctioned killing. There are certain ideas so dark that their mere appearance in public debate tells you something has gone horribly wrong. When a society begins calmly weighing whether it should kill its own children, not as a tragedy but as a policy option, it has crossed a moral red line. The College of Medicine in Quebec, or CMQ, told the Daily Mail that, quote, medical assistance in dying may be an appropriate treatment for babies suffering from extreme pain. The CMQ added that, quote, parents should have the opportunity to obtain this care for their infant under these well-defined circumstances. They insist this would apply only in severe cases where suffering is unmanageable. But an infant cannot speak, cannot consent, cannot even describe pain. What counts as unmanageable is left entirely to third-party judgment, doctors, parents, and committees guessing at a life they do not live. This is where the Orwellian doublespeak becomes impossible to ignore. Euthanasia is repeatedly framed as care. The CMQ itself uses that word. On a previous Blender clip about MAID, one commenter wrote, "MAID is a good service that helped my family." Whatever one's moral view, the honest language is this: MAID is a service that killed his family. As Orwell warned, quote, political language is designed to make lies sound truthful and murder respectable. Canada has mastered that form. It would be comforting to believe this is the work of a few rogue practitioners or a single overzealous medical college, but it isn't. These ideas have already seeped into Parliament. A joint parliamentary committee has recommended expanding assisted dying to minors. Witnesses told MPs that a minor's capacity to make an informed decision is not a function of age nor of the suffering they endure. The committee ultimately agreed, concluding that eligibility for MAID, quote, should not be denied on the basis of age alone. Since legalization in 2016, more than 76,000 Canadians have died through MAID. In 2024 alone, 16,499 deaths, over 5% of all deaths nationwide, were attributed to it. A figure rising year after year as eligibility expands through mechanisms like Track 2, where death need not be imminent to be approved. Jonathan Regler, a retired Vancouver Island family physician who provided MAID, was blunt about how he resolves the moral tension in Track 2 cases. Quote, once you accept that life is not sacred and not something that can only be taken by God, a being that I don't believe in, then some of us have to go forward and say, we'll do it.